caregivers, parents and teachers. Today we are going to learn on how to help our special needs children to write, those who are experiencing problems in learning how to write, especially those who are in the spectrum. So this is how we do it to make it easy for them to learn, or to make them feel a bit relieved or a bit not pressured, to make the task not too much complicated. So for you to be able to train these children easily, you see these are the letters or sounds, whatever you call them currently. So what we do, always choose the simplest letter to write first. Make sure you're choosing the simplest, the easiest that the learner can learn first. We are not going to do it alphabetically, but rather we are going to break down the tasks to the child for them to feel a bit easy, for them to learn easier. So if you look at this is A to Z. So we are going to choose the simplest one here that a child is going to learn very easily. And the simplest is obvious, this one here. Sometimes it can be this one, that is I and O. You can always train them to start. You can always start from capital or small letters, whichever the way you choose. The most important thing is to help the kid learn how to write. So if you look at this I, that's very simple, very simple. So you let them learn that first. When you're done with that, then you move to the next one. You can help them learn how to do O. It's a bit easier. You help them how to write letter O, and then when you're training them, you write for them the rest of letters. When you reach at this point, you let them write by themselves. You can even write the whole of it but skip this one. You leave a hyphen here for them to fill in. You just help them write whatever they are able in that particular time. So after doing that, and after you're sure that this kid has already learned this skill of writing this one, you move to the next one that is more easier. So the next one that is more easier is any letter that you're going to start by writing I first, and then from there you continue. In this case, the next letter that we can use, it's either or any of these, or even this one. Then that one, that's letter T. They already have the skills of writing this one here. And then now you add something small that is not going to complicate the task. You can always add that one. And you practice several times, and now the kid will be able to learn the second letter. As we said before we started this video, it doesn't have to always start with the first letter here. No. Break this task, make it simple for the child to learn. Now after the child has learned this one and then this one, now the child has already learned 2 letters. You can move to the third one, and remember, it is always very slowly. These kids need to be given enough time. It cannot happen throughout one day, not even 1 week. Sometimes it can even take a month or 2 to learn these letters. So you take the child slowly. So after this one, now the child has skills of writing this one and this one. You can move maybe to this one, or this one, or this one. You see that one. Now let's assume the kid learned this one first. The kid learned on how to write this one first. So the next thing you train them is something that when you put this one plus something small, it is going to make a letter. Are we together, teachers and caregivers and parents? Personally, for the kids that I've been working with them, I always help them learn this one first, because it is almost the origin of every letter. Let's talk about letter B. You have to write that first. Then the kid will learn how to write P. You help them learn how to write P. And you have to help them if it is too complicated for them. You let them learn how to write that and that one first. Let them practice doing that until they get it correct. And now you can help them learn how to join it. Now, if the kid has already learned how to write letter P, it will be quite easier for them to add this one, P, and then, you see, it becomes a bit easier. It is step by step. They learned that one. They went ahead and learned that one. And now they are learning. Now remember, you have almost 5 letters now. They can at least write 5 letters. This one, this one, this one. We are here and now we are here. What do you do next thing? You can help them learn how to write 1, 1. We are still moving, because if you start with this one, remember, if you start with this one might be too complicated for some children, especially those who are in autism umbrella. It might be kind of too much complicated,